Why, hello there. My friendly neighborhood reindeer Kendrillion here. I'm here, guys. I'm here. And apparently the ads are here too, because they keep popping up one after another. I saw you earlier. Gosh. Hello. I know it looks like I may be a little late. And it's because I kinda am. Because I was just finishing up the video that will be posted tomorrow. It's utter pain. Hey, hello, Ventus. Yeah, what is it? I saw ads, so I think I'll explain it again. Yeah, you might be thinking, Kendra, you're a little late. And you're right, I was. Because I was finishing up a video, tags and all that stuff. And yeah, I was in utter pain. If you see Twitter, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, the video will be up tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm setting it as a premiere because it's not really special. But yeah, being a Royska fan is pain. Also, it depends on how long I can watch. I'm up to 14 for this chapter. What is it? Oh, I'm up to 14 for this chapter. All right. See, depends. Let us move forward because we shall be continuing more. Reverse 1999. What's the click gotta say for us?
Or sometimes I have nothing to do but float.
Yeah.
Do you mind me putting these photos of you into my portfolio?
Nice. Let's summon some more, guys. Let's see. I already have Medicine Pocket, and I already have Baby Blue. Hopefully we can actually get someone new. Which, I mean, we did. But, you know, we can still get more new people. Let's see. Anyone new? Plant? Rabies. Beautiful. Rabies. Let's see if we can probably get someone here. Oh, we got some pretty good pull. We got a pretty good pull. 2-star. Miss Radio.
Hello, world.
I like how everyone, what is it? Everyone's got like Door, and I just haven't seen Door ever. Confirm. Might as well. Y'all ever discover Door? Alien Tea. And one more for the homies. No luck ain't on my side today. Luck ain't on my side today. Not a lot of 4 stars and stuff. John Titer.
492760. 4867.
I am
All
not
right.
afraid of landmines.
The bank.
Wait.
All that stuff. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's head right in. Last time, we made a revolution. Let's see where it'll go. Both sides of the table. Ooh, you got the rare TV screen.
There is no need to hold an emergency meeting for these.
Rare TV screen. Rare TV screen? Who's the rare TV screen? I know I got the girl who like got the stacked 3 TVs. So yeah. Hold on, what is it? We need
Such declaration of war without tactic or plan B is typical example of Arcanist's behavior. The area they controlled has no value at all, no matter in terms of the size or the influence.
Oh, Click was on the TV instead. Oh. I didn't know that. I was like, picture frame.
Well, the administration department has not taken official actions yet. I heard the plan was to dispatch a team to escort them to the School of Discipline.
Problem solved then.
The book of case files are closed as the chairs squeakily scratch the floor the floors, the attendants of the meeting stand up.
Next time, if Verdun brings back more unregistered arcanists, will the same thing happen again?
Madam Z stands still where she was. The committee member stops by the door and slowly turns back to her.
I don't understand. It's not a shame to join the Foundation, is it? By signing the agreement, Arcanists will enjoy the right to use arcane skills in human society and be bestowed great honor. The Human Resource Department could have used the whole floor to hold the applications a dozen years ago. Not even the New Age movement could challenge the Foundation's authority in the international community. And these short-sighted exceptions, they aren't even worth being made a topic for the meeting.
Yet, they're not here for the Sempavlo Foundation. They're here for Verdun. They choose to follow her out of their own will because of their admiration for her. That is the essential difference between them and our former recruits.
You mean it's not important at all for them to join the Foundation?
I'm afraid so. But we can't expel them. We both know that the Foundation now requires new members to form a stronger force.
What are you trying to say, Miss Z? Skip to the point.
Calm down, bro. She returns to her seat, sits down, and opens the folder again.
Today, the House of Intergratus has resubmitted a revised draft of Storm Reformation, Manpower and Discipline. I think it's time to decide if this draft can be adopted, and then start a debate.
You are asking for troubles, madam.
Please turn to page 21, section 3. External personnel recruited by the Timekeeper should be placed within the Timekeeper's department. The Timekeeper has the duties of education and discipline to them, and should be responsible for their follow-up behaviors. Personnel within the Timekeeper's department, subject to the Foundation Staff Code, will take orders from the Timekeeper and are not required to take direct orders from the Foundation. This section allows those unregistered arcanists to have more autonomy and develop a stronger sense of identity as a part of the Foundation. Meanwhile, by giving orders to the Timekeeper, the Foundation still has the military right to deploy them. It can solve the current problem.
Which means we will be working with some uncontrollable mercenaries.
I'll say it's the reserve service for wartime.
It's not going to work. What happened when the Arcanists were not under control? Massacres, tyranny, endless revenge. History is nothing but a sword to them, where they vent their excessive energy and deceive those in power with a speech of ignorance. The reality has proven that.
Exactly. What's more, there has never been a reform as such in the history of the Foundation. During the unexpected storm, reforming in a rush will only increase the
Sorry for being late.
Constantine strides into the meeting room, throwing her folder on the table.
Quite a heated discussion. I can see you all have a great interest in this draft proposal. Hope I didn't miss too much.
She gets on my nerves, but I like her. I like her. She gets on my nerves. She's like, listen, I'm right. The Guardians wandering around the edge of the woods won't give trying to invite you back to the big White House. Kill them. Alright. Beat him up.
This trial is mine to judge, and I know it.
That's them?
Feel it pain and know with regret.
Interessante, interessante! Easy, poor thing.
Tiffany! Forgive me, will you?
Go to hell!
Kill him.
Easy, poor thing.
Let's see. Only
A
one
tooth for a
round.
tooth, an eye for an eye.
Cartier!
The law is above
Yes!
all else.
Fall in love with me. Tiffany! Cartier!
A tooth for a tooth.
Fall in love with me. Forgive me, will you?
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished. An eye for an
Tiffany's!
Yeah.
That's them?
Holy Order 3 starts playing. Hello, Soul Dipper.
Did it on
Go
purpose.
to hell!
Off thou go.
Cartier!
eye.
I don't think you'll live through this,
For thy
but just in case.
in full
Fall in love with me.
Somehow you lived through that.
Resistance is futile.
What the?
Join the battlefield. Like what I've always been doing. Need a better angle. What an amazing memory.
Viva il mio
Just
maestro!
that irritated me. The like, oh yeah, I survived. By like pixels. At that moment, you are not too keen on accepting any invitations. You feel comfortable and free in the woods. Yo, 20 clear drops. Wandering dog. Let's see. Ears low, tail down, she slides back into the shadows of the house. Let's see. Hello, it is I, Mirai. I'm not gonna
We are
rhyme.
on
I don't
page
feel like
21, section
it.
3.
I was thinking of rhyming. Nah.
Ms. Z insists on adopting this draft.
But
Ms. Z, please, walk Madame Constantine through
hello,
the
hello, hello, Kieran.
No need for that. I've read the stenographer's report. In fact, this is the second time I'm addressing this proposal. Considering the Integratus has been very determined to its submission, I believe many delegates must have a burning interest in the case. At least it's worth some discussions. Pedra, why do you oppose it?
The rise of Manus Vindictae has caused the Arcanum world to gradually break free.
Sadly, I don't like turn-based games, so I'll have to stay away, but...
Therefore, we need to monitor what our Arcanists
But-
think and control what they do in a stricter manner. In
You
case
have all
they
my
go
support,
too far.
Kendra. Thank you.
Manus Vindictae has a subversive slogan. Their influence has been getting bigger since the first storm. So has the scale of their infiltration. In the Walden incident of 1929, we were given away in advance. It probably had something to do with the infiltration.
Very well. A point worth discussion.
It's Kieran, your favorite future elf. Yes. An elf for the
But
future.
it's not relevant to our subject here and now.
What's going on?
Stenographer, please take down the point Mr. Rosa just made. That will be the subject of our meeting in the 3rd week. Katz, what do you think?
The expectations of our constituencies are on our shoulders. Fear of the Arcanists has grown due to the attacks by Manus Vindictae in many regions. It's not ideal for us to implement a peace policy and promote the arcane technology. To maintain the Foundation's reputation, we have to start with the registered Arcanists, strengthen the regulations, and show the public that Arcanists are reasonable and trustworthy. That is why I am opposed to the draft.
Inspiring.
She stands up, pacing around in the meeting room.
However,
So, as I arrived, I'll leave goodbye to everyone and special goodbye to my friend Soul Slayer. We friends. Alright. See you around, Mirai. I shall see thee Thursday.
what is the key element that decides whether this proposal will be approved or not? Manus Vindictae? The constituents? No. It's far simpler than those. It's Virgin. According to the proposal, Virgin will become the only tie between these unregistered arcanists and the Foundation. As the number of Virgin's field missions increases, she will inevitably get in touch with more and more unregistered arcanists. That is to say, outside the Foundation's jurisdiction, a group of people is getting stronger each day. An armed force. Her attitude towards the Foundation will be the key to all the issues.
Listen, lady, you're the reason why she has an attitude against the Foundation.
Virgin received her education in SPDM from an early age. She has a clear tendency.
Yes, that's what I think. That's also why I have asked someone who can provide a valid argument on the issue to join us. You may come in, Sonetto.
Sonetto, why? Cool. Hello. The door is pushed ajar. Sonetto enters the room humbly and prudently. Her uniform seems to have changed a little.
Good day, Madam Vice President.
A
Greetings to
little.
all committee members. May the peace be with us.
The Timekeeper is still in treatment. Before she is restored to health, I appoint you to take care of all the relevant matters on her behalf.
Copy that.
Now, I will ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully.
Clear.
Based on your observation, do you or do you not think the Timekeeper has been loyal to the Foundation?
Of course. All the students of the School of Primary Defense of Mankind are devoted to the peace of mankind. We have pledged lifelong allegiance to the Foundation that leads the cause.
That's not what I'm asking. Let's put it differently. Why do you think Virgin would provoke other students to rebel when she was in school?
I do not know.
She's technically right. She does not know.
After the incident of the storm, why would Virgin show reluctance to invite the unregistered arcanists to join the Foundation?
Because,
I'm pretty sure it was probably bad to bring a bookworm here.
At one point in her negotiation with the Manus Vindictae, Virgin has agreed to join them. What do you think her true intention was? That'll be enough. I believe we all have our answers by now.
Madam Vice President, according to our investigation of the event in 1929 and Timekeeper's report, it is highly possible that Arcana of Manus Vindictae has the arcane power to influence the sanity and consciousness of others from a certain distance. She is able to exert an irresistible psychic influence on others through short conversations. Timekeeper was under huge threats at that time. I think
She's right.
all of her responses were out of her survival instinct.
Yes.
This is also one of the survival strategies that have been taught in Chapter 1, Book 3 of Introduction to Strategy, edited by the School of Primary Defense of Mankind.
I see. You may leave the room now.
Don't be angry, she's right. Sonetto's eyes turn red. Huh?
We appreciate the information you just added. You've always been an excellent student. We are very proud of you. Now, it's time to leave and rest.
Copy that.
You about to turn Sonetto against you too, bro. Be like she's gonna be registered and rebellious. She leaves the room as instructed. Silence fills the room.
What a controversial issue. What's your view on this, Miss Z?
I think we should take the fact that she was able to manipulate psychic minds. Madam Z stands up. She takes her time before speaking.
In my point of view, Virgin does have doubts about current system, but doubts doesn't mean disloyalty. In fact, if we want to further expand the staff to contend against the Magnus Vindictae, we need flexible management. Apply customized standards to arcanists with different backgrounds and different training objectives. Through this, not only can we remove the doubts of Virgin, but also ease the tension between the Foundation and other unregistered arcanists.
Constantine squints at her.
You've been very thoughtful. Carry it out, then.
The stenograph pauses out of surprise. She looks up at Constantine, seeking confirmation from the look on her face. The stenograph quickly regains her composure and starts typing. Pass. That did not sound good. Pass as in don't write that down? Pass as in don't write that down? Because, that's exactly what that sounded like.
Why haven't those warm-ups walked away?
The character is, alright, strong and flat test.
An eye for an eye.
Tiffany!
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Prego!
Cartier!
That's them?
Sorry, I did it on
Don't worry, you
purpose.
won't cry soon!
There you go. Kill him. Let's come. Nope. And then that's pretty much it.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
I use too many films,
Dum da dum.
but it is worthwhile.
The woods cannot shelter everyone. Some have to seek themselves a new home. Let's see. Thank you. Clear drops. Sailing at night. I've seen you when you were two boards, side by side, drifting in the sea. Sailing at night. You can count on me sailing at night.
Table de divination.
Silver divination stand, white silk, pearls soaked in night dew. What else lunar material? What else lunar materials do I need? Alright, let me see how much frankincense and myrrh are left. Cool, just the quantity I need. Matilda immerses herself in the work on the desk. She checked the installment of the curtains repeatedly, making sure the moonlight will precisely shed on the orb. A low noise is growing in a vessel not far away from her. But she has no clue at all. Okay, all set. Incense basin. My incense basin. She turns around. Dang. The incense basin falls, making a hollow sound on the somak. Huh? A Narnia creature? A pair of pointy ears emerge from behind the basin. You again, annoying divination spirits. You are not stealing anything from me this time. Her attitude doesn't bother these transparent creatures at the moment. Unlike any ordinary critters who always act in groups, only one or two of them are more than enough to get people in trouble. Their thin, slim hands grab hold of the edge of the silver incense basin. They are now flying towards the window. Hey, where are you taking my basin? Stop it. Oh no. She jumps up the windowsill and grips the other edge of the basin. Ugh. Looks like you need a good lesson to understand why you shouldn't do this. Wait and see. I'll let you know the consequences of messing with Misk. love Matilda. She's amazing. She's
This
very.
trial is mine to judge.
I can see why. Never mind. I was like, probably Tiny, the creature in hand. Traceless. Enemy AP1. I didn't actually read the instructions, cause why would I?
A tooth for a tooth.
That's them?
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
Okay, not too much health. Okay, maybe I should be careful with my health here.
Cartier! Tiffany!
Go to
I
hell!
might need a different type of team for this. Hopefully not, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Oh, this is... Oh, no.
Eye for an eye.
Cartier!
A tooth for a tooth.
Oh,
Noble
man.
or lowly. Sin shall
Sorry,
be punished.
I did it on
Feeleth
purpose.
pain and knoweth regret. Resistance is futile.
Uh-oh.
An eye for an eye.
Yeah, let's go
No
for it.
memory of the scene will be left.
That's
There
them?
you go.
99. I wish you sweet dreams.
Police's number. I'll carve it on your face.
Alright, that one's disabled, but I really wish I would have gotten that one's arcane tech.
Interessante, interessante!
What do you mean, seal?
Off thou go.
What do you mean, seal? Oh, crap.
A tooth for a
Hold
tooth.
it. We'll do this, and then
Eye
health.
for an eye.
Bang.
Interessante, interessante!
What do you mean, seal? No! Had to be seal, alright.
Cartier!
A tooth for a tooth.
Hopefully.
Forgive me, will you?
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Prego!
It healed? Oh, no. Matilda, why?
What's been doing? Post composition. One thing.
Off thou go.
Matilda, why?
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
She's not gonna live. Yep, there you go. Alright, debuff him. Debuff.
An eye
Hell.
for an eye.
Of course. Please. Okay, blind. Please.
Resistance is futile.
DK, please survive. Survive, DK,
A
please.
tooth for a tooth.
Please survive.
Need
Please
to hurry.
survive. Please survive.
Post composition.
An eye for an eye.
Please survive.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Please survive. Please survive.
Good. Close enough.
Elf,
A tooth for a
just to keep
tooth.
myself safe.
Moment for commemoration.
Noble or lowly.
That should have.
Shall be punished.
That was not smart. That was not smart. DK, please.
Off thou go.
Yes.
An eye for an
Yes.
eye. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
What do you mean? Why?
A tooth for a tooth. Noble or lowly. Sin shall be punished.
Why? on real quick. Alright, I'm back. Let's try this again because DK's going to die.
A tooth for a tooth. The law is above all else that I sinned with my blood.
Please. Hold on. Okay. Please. Die. Please. Barely. Barely with our lives. The silver basin falls on the floor, knocking a shallow crater on it. The little emoticon. What is it? Hydrate, hydrate. Of course you're hydrating me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Ashley Win 245. We're playing Reverse 1999, and I thank you for being a first-time chatter. Dry deer, weak deer. Of course, I'm a weak deer. Matilda picks up the basin and wipes out the dust. Brittle deer. Ha! Ha! He who laughs last, laughs best. It's me. Me. They burst out an incomprehensible curse, sneaking away from the window with dropping wings on their backs. These troublemakers, I'm exhausted. It's kind of late. Oh, thank goodness, I didn't miss the high tide. Hurriedly, she starts to restore the order of on the desk. Set the props. I can't be distracted again. Divination takes my full attention and energy. However, there's a knock on the door. The high tide caused by the mood is coming. Let me see. Estimated to the start at 20:45. 3 minutes to go. Gotta purify the orb when the high tide starts to make sure the divination is correct. The door knock comes again. Matilda frowns. Calm down, calm down. This is the key moment. Whoever it is must not be distracted. I must not be distracted. Thank you for the follow, Ashley. All right, focus, focus. Eyes closed, focus. Imagine my body rising and falling alongside the tide under the blessing of the moon. And she is on the other side of the sea, waiting for me to find her. Time to burn the incense. Show yourself in the orb, Sonnet.
Matilda, are you there?
What is going on?
I'm sorry, but I think I heard your voice. I need to ask you a favor.
Her voice sounds different, exhausted, almost rusty, as if it were coming out of an old cassette.
Coming! Wait a minute! I'm busy! Wait, there are patients!
In a great panic, she pulls up the silk, covers the orb, and sticks the both of them into a corner of the couch. Matilda. She's Matilda. Oh, Matilda. The door opens. They both stand inside the doorframe, toe to toe, blocking each other's way. As they awkwardly try to move, they go up and retreat in the same direction, as if they were a tango tutorial. Matilda eventually steps back and lets Sonetto in.
Now, tell me your request. What brings you to the bright and intelligent Mademoiselle Boaniche at this time?
Sonetto forces a smile on her
Could you
face.
please read the future for me?
Matilda sees something she has never seen before on Sonetto's face. They sit down by the orb. Myrrh is quietly burning next to them.
Alright. Now it's a good time to ask the moon for help. Clean your hands in the silver pot and put them on mine. Okay. Now sit opposite me and gaze into the orb. Okay.
She does what she is told. She sees nothing but a clear whiteness in the orb.
Are you here to confess? To interpret a dream? Or to seek the prophecy of the crystal? I am here to confess. And to seek the prophecy. Tell me about the vision in your heart. The vision?
She looks at the orb. The shape of the sphere becomes blurry and gradually fades out of her sight.
I see myself falling. There are 2 broken decks. They were originally one piece. Every time I get closer to one deck, the other one sinks. People on it will fall with it. I can feel the coldness of the deep water and the pains when they struggle. Are you sad about it? I feel fear. I see. Which deck would you like to approach intuitively? Can you recognize the people on them? There is something bright on that deck. Just like Timekeeper and Druvis. It is warm there. You are attracted to it subconsciously. It guides the way of your heart. What about the other? The other deck makes me feel comfortable, as if I have spent a long time there. I can trace back every step I take. Perhaps that symbolizes your senses, Sonetto. Are you having trouble making a choice? I can see the conflict between your instinct and senses. I heard you attended the committee's meeting today. Anything happened? I said something wrong. I was not properly prepared. I was unable to help Timekeeper and Druvis. Instead, I created a deeper misunderstanding. What choice should I make to resolve their conflict? Stalemate like that really scares me.
Matilda can't find a word. She sits there frozen, covering Sonetto's wrists with her palms.
The bright deck seems closer and larger. Have you ever thought about following your heart?
Oh, we got following your heart talk here, guys.
Sonetto, maybe you can try following your instinct for once. Maybe something unexpected will happen. I tried. 4 years ago, I let them go. That was the worst decision I have ever made.
Sonetto's hands are on the orb again.
I am ready. Please tell me the right choice. Okay.
As the chaotic snowflakes disappear, the shape of the orb is becoming blurry again. Should I get medicine pocket or save? How should I put this? There's like a 50-50 shot of you getting medical pocket. I got medical pocket by accident because I was just kind of randomly rolling last week. So I didn't really get them because of the banner. Just get what you're gonna get instead of like trying to aim for something, because, well, as gachas usually show, when you want to get it, you're probably not going to get it, so just try and roll just whenever you can, because that's how gachas work. Don't try and aim for it, because it's not going to happen. Not without spending a lot of money, that's for sure. And I don't really even spend money in this game. Oops. Probably read the dialogue. Blah, 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 blah. As the chaotic snowflake disappears, the shape of the orb becomes blurry again. Crystals emerge in thin air. One after another, they build up a symmetrical and balanced ship. Everything has its trace to follow. Its logic to function.
The reality has shown itself.
Well, I want a 5-star, not a 6-star. 5 stars, to be honest, can I be real? 5 stars are kind of harder to get than 6 stars. So definitely try not to aim for it. Cause like 6 stars, I don't know. For me, it's like when you try to aim for a 5-star, it's always 6-star. When you try to aim for a 6-star, none of them.
You shall benefit from listening to the voice in your mind, as it is not yet time to dock. Listen to the voice in my mind. I see. I should not have hesitated. Thank you, Matilda. Your divination is very helpful. My mind is very clear now.
Yeah. Of course you should thank me. You should have known the resourcefulness of Mademoiselle Matilda Boanish much earlier. For your information, those seeking my help must make an appointment at least 15 days before the divination. Otherwise, they won't even get to see me.
It took me a while. It took me like all my clear jobs to get Kalabuna. What is it? I was going after the Necro girl? The funeral looking girl, and I used up pretty much almost all my clear drops and stuff. Hello, Nightmare Soft. I almost used up all my clear drops, which was all the way down to near the hundreds, and I was able to thankfully build them back up again. But man, the funny thing is that I got Necro only after about like 2 or 3 days after I did that. So I ended up just wasting my clear drops for nothing. Mind you, she was on the banner and so was the clique. Necrologist, yeah. Yeah. It was not a fun thing. I like Matilda's clothes, that's one thing I like.
You were very serious during the divination. Even your tone was different from usual. However, I am more familiar with the way you talk now. It reminds me of our time at school.
Matilda stands there, transfixed. Sonetta waves at her and walks out of the room. I do want to save, but I don't know. Save! Save! Trust me, it's not worth it.
If you need my help.
Plus, let's be real here. The banner just raises your odds, but not really.
Good night.
The door is carefully closed behind her. Matilda, you alright? Is she alright? Is she having a seizure? Because that's all I can think of. Because, man, would it be dumb to pull on the regular banner? Nah. I say, listen, I'd say, like, if you feel like you want to go for it, go for it.
Tends to oppose. Gloria tends to support. Black Agate tends to oppose. Uzo. Neutral.
The situation doesn't look good.
Do you have any news, Mark?
That's common on the life of the gacha player, using all your pulls for a character that is on the banner to get them later in completely different banner. Yep.
I didn't get any direct evidence, but apparently every voter has read the anonymous minutes. The topic
because I want Sotheby. Oh, we have a non-Sotheby haver too? Same with me. I haven't grabbed her once. I'm not even trying to aim for her. I just would have expected to have her by now.
Double envelopment.
I'll probably get her in 5 years if this game is still active.
Double low approach. No wonder that the draft goes through so easily. To reject the draft during the committee meeting does not actually address the real problem. The House of Intergratus can still resubmit the draft during the next legislative session. So she is planning for the long term, to bring down the voting stage and make it a plan that is totally abandoned.
I'm afraid so. A draft that has failed to win votes can hardly win the trust of the House's reviewers again. And of course, it won't be submitted to the committee.
She counts the names on the whiteboard again.
Did anyone make any actual move yet?
Not yet. The minutes only change their preferences, but the number of those who have taken a stand still remains the same.
Just as I expected. This draft is not about Verton, but a promise to the future. About how to balance the benefits between different interest groups.
I don't know if I want to risk it. Don't risk it. If you can't, like, what is it? I randomly roll sometimes just to see my odds. If I get gold, good. If I don't get gold, I should probably stop just in case.
To reach that, we need to meet the expectations of those groups who have a need for flexible management, and also appease conservatives and not shake their confidence in controlling the overall situation.
Actually,
the delegate adjusts his tie and interrupts Madame Z in a clear voice. Never use the standard banner unless you are a whale and you are truly desperate for a character, and the next banner doesn't look appealing to you. Pretty much, yeah.
Opportunity.
What is it? I don't have Sotheby or Regulus, so yeah. He puts a 0411 on the keyboard attached to his wrist. What? Committee meeting. Pedro appeals on screen. Should I pull once? If I don't get anything, then I'll stop. Yeah, why not? Like, at least like one pull. If you're doing like 5 pulls back to back, probably should stop.
Storm reformation, manpower, and discipline. This draft of his will bring unpredictable risks to the Foundation, yet Mark himself seems completely unaware of it. I believe it is necessary to make such risks public in a legal way.
The delegate switches off the projection as he turns to Madame Z. His cheeks become rosy in heightened spirits.
See, I knew they were going to escalate Burton's issue.
You want to accept this challenge?
All the internal media are reporting the news. If I step back, they will definitely humiliate me and take advantage of the public opinion to undermine the draft.
Mark, that's a menacing move.
Madame Z picks up Pedra's name card and sticks it to the board.
It is coming for us. No matter fight or flight, they have comprehensive preparation for this. I would suggest taking the long view and not jumping to conclusions.
But defense without attack will never bring us victory, Madame Z. I've always wanted an opportunity to defend the draft in public. Concerning the questions they implied about Verton, I've collected more than enough cases to refute them. Misleading questions twist people's opinions. It's time to tell them the truth.
The gaze behind Madame Z's glasses has become subtly piercing.
You have accepted it. Was it in front of the media?
I was there when Pedra challenged me. So were the media. Well, I don't think it's going to be a complete mistake.
The lady in the white seems to loosen up for a brief second. She doesn't say a word. But walks up to him and gives him a pat on the shoulder.
It is a crucial debate. Do your best.
I usually get the $4 daily login pack. I don't know. I definitely think you're probably asking the wrong person, though, for me at least. Because I'm gonna be like, $4 is a lot of money.
I'm here to repel the pests in the woods. It's part of my daily routine.
Thank you for your kindness, Miss Druvis.
No, Sotheby.
It is fun to stay in Miss Burton's suitcase.
At least, at the very, very least. Definitely roll once. You probably won't get them, but lol, Mark, you kind of messed up there.
By the way, the pests you mentioned, I've heard of a kind of giant worm called the tatzelworm. They live in caves, about 2 to 5 feet long, and their heads are like cats. Be very careful if you see one. Both its skin and breath are toxic.
Druvis bends over, lifting a hanging branch to make way for Sotheby to walk through.
I have never heard of such a terrible...
I mean, I already have the pack. No. What I mean is you have the pack, but like if you're gonna roll once. Of course X doesn't show himself. Yet he forces me to hydrate anyway. Because that's of course what he does.
Hopefully we will not encounter any.
Sotheby jumps briskly over some roots crawling by her feet.
So, what are we disinfesting this time?
I just got home. Get off my back, Mom! No!
Oak processionary moths. Perhaps a few gray squirrel cubs. It's
maybe
not
in the
enough to
house
only
yet.
Rely on potions and arcanum to keep the woods in peace. Oak trees reside here, and everything will change with it. Animals that live in symbiosis, fungi that depend on each other. All of them will embrace diversity by the day.
Sotheby suddenly looks up and points to the direction to the edge of the woods.
Do you mean that? A group of grey fluffers flying over there.
Which banner should I pull then? So what I do when I usually pull is I try and pull 4 times. 1 for each going back and forth. From the specific banners, not the regular banner, but the 2 specific banners that are at play. And then if I want to, I pull 2 more times by the end of stream. And so what I do, because it kind of, at least quote unquote to me, feels like it kind of mixes up the odds a bit. And where I would probably spend a bunch of spend a bunch of drops on 1 banner and I get nothing. I spend 1 drop there, probably get a 2-star, spend 1 up top, probably might get a 4-star. Spend 1 at the bottom, might get a 5-star. Spend 1 at the top, might get back down to 4-star. So it kind of like messes with the odds a bit, where you would probably mess up on 1 banner if you spent it all there, then you go back to the other one, it probably raises your odds. If that makes any sense. That's what I do when I do banners. Druvis looks in the direction her finger points to. Clusters of fluff in gray and brown coming together and forming a flossy tornado in front of them. Fly and dance in the air. Well, I already have Kala. I try and get any of the other characters from the new banner. That is not actual statistical advice. You're right. But it's the advice I give because that's what works for me.
They are preying on something.
A fuzzy figure in red at the center seems familiar.
Miss Druvis, let's help out right away.
I'm guessing they're attacking Apple. Because of course they are.
This trial is mine to judge.
The red figure is surrounded by them. We need to help him, give him a hand. Alright.
Tiffany!
An eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Bang.
No.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood, noble or lowly.
That was a health. Because of course I was dumb enough to give away my health.
Uh-oh.
That's them?
There you go.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon! Prego! Interessante, interessante! Resistance is futile.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
There you go.
The law is above all else.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
Come on. There you go. All right, that takes care of one.
That's
An
them.
eye for an eye.
Police is number. I'll carve it on your face.
Feel it paid and know with regret.
Hmm. That takes care of that. Let's heal for right now.
Too noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
Yikes.
That's them? Huh. Prego.
Forgive me, will you?
Go to hell.
Yeah.
Easy, poor thing.
Uh-oh. Oh crap.
Poet composition.
Leave the battle, 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 leave the battle. Oh, yeah, I pulled all the wrong moves there. Oh no. A failure was indeed not an option. I was trying to build up the deck and that failed me by a lot. Like a lot. Let's see.
A tooth for a tooth.
Let's see.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Police is number. I'll carve it on your face.
There you go. Let's see. I've tried to stop spending money on gacha games because I spent a lot of money in 2 other gacha games before. That's how they do get you. That's how they get you. Just know your limits, know your spending limits, and that's pretty much about it.
An eye for an eye.
Sorry, I did it on purpose.
Easy, poor thing.
A tooth for a tooth.
That's them?
There you go.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon.
Alright.
Police is number. I'll carve it
Yes!
on your face.
Alright.
Easy, poor thing.
There you go. Go after him.
I'll give you the time to pray.
Health.
A
There you
tooth
go.
for a
As if
tooth thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Ciao, amore!
Yes!
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
That's them?
An eye for an eye.
Maybe? I mean, it's taking a lot of health. You always still gotta be careful.
I'll carve it on your face.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
Tiffany's Cartier.
There you go.
Go to
I spent like... You spent like 99 twice before and that was a big mistake. Bro, of course it's gonna be a big mistake. You spent 99 on a game! I don't know, that's just me though, I'm not completely judging, I'm only going to semi-judge.
That's them?
There you go.
Don't worry,
It's just, I don't know, I'm frugal like that. You know, I'm frugal. So when it comes to that, I'm just like, I won't get it.
A tooth for a tooth.
Cartier.
It like blew all my savings away. That's not a good thing.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
That's like far from a good thing. Let's see. You're blue. No, he's got back out.
I'll give you the time to pray.
Yeah.
As if possible.
There you go.
Ciao, amore!
No character is that worth it. At least, like, to me, hundreds of dollars, not on my watch, bro. I know I regret it now. It's not worth it, especially since, like, you can spend 100 and still not get your favorite character. I only spent. Here's the thing. I used to play Tears of Themis. I spent 99 cents, and I still regret it. You're not gonna catch me spending that much money, only because I could have used that 99 cents. Which is ironic because later on, I actually did need 99 cents, and what is it? It was like, I didn't need the whole 99, but I needed the 99. You know what I mean?
A tooth for a tooth.
Like, you don't need 99, but you need the 99.
An eye. A tooth for a tooth.
And you kill him. Kill him.
Feel it pain and know with regret. Feel it pain and know with regret.
Fall in love with me.
Ika, no! What do you mean?
Easy, poor thing.
Bold composition. One thing. Need a better angle. Less satisfactory negative.
What?
Bold composition.
Why? Why?
I'll carve it on your face.
Why? Whatever. Dang, these mods go hard.
This apple is deeply grateful for what you've done.
Especially since I spent 60 on a gacha costume thing too. Bro, costumes aren't even worth it either. Not unless you're able to grind for them for free.
This apple has never seen so many moths.
He's trembling from his stalk to the bottom.
Ugh, this apple is going to have PTSD from insects.
They are very sensitive to the scent of sap. With all due respect, even among all the plants, Mr. Apple is quite attractive to insects.
So it was the scent that attracted them. No wonder Mr. Apple's invisibility didn't work. Thank goodness we're here.
Juvis carefully cleaned off the fluff on Apple with her handkerchief until he restored his handsomeness.
Mr. Apple, did you find out anything?
Yes, Miss Druvis. I brought something insignificant. As we planned earlier, I disguised myself and reached the office building next to us. There is a device to detect arcane power at the entrance. However, this apple pried out what we needed from the guards.
What is it? Did Miss Burton win on that voting list?
Sadly, not yet. It's not time for a formal vote. Everyone is cautious and remains neutral. Apart from that, there are some rumors in the Foundation. They are not very favorable to Vertin.
Rumors. It sounds as though the situation that Madame Z handles is more complicated and volatile than I thought. However, the votes have not been lopsided under such bad circumstances. Perhaps that means the Arcanists who share our aspirations are not in the minority.
That said, I'm afraid we are starting a protracted war, Miss Druvis.
Yes, I know. I've taken inventory of the supplies. We can still hang in there for 4 weeks and a half. Although they have cut off the water and electricity supplies in the building, we can still live on the resources in the suitcase for a while. There are fewer guards destroying the woods. Probably because the abattis works.
What worries this apple is that if the procedure to finalize the draft takes more than 4 weeks and a half, we would
then survive by gradually shrinking our territory until Madame Z's draft is officially approved. We have chosen the thorny trail, and so we are destined to burn our boats and never look back. Burton. She is worth fighting for.
For this point, Captain and this apple have absolutely no disagreement. Then this apple will keep scouting around for updates so that we could respond in time.
Sotheby's eyes are fixed on another direction. In another
What are
direction.
you looking at, Miss Sotheby?
Over there. It feels like someone is staring at us.
They both look over to the corner. To that corner, there's nothing but shadow. The darkness looks at like the pawn of unimaginable death. Druvis stands up.
Let's go back to the deep woods.
Someone's watching. Nope. Let's see. Whispers can be heard everywhere. Someone has collected and written them down. Sunday, Angelina of the Field Operations Squad passed by the east side of the Foundation Square and saw somebody in white by the fountain. This is the earliest sight of the target. Mary of the medical department took stock in the Picrazum Extract 3 in the warehouse, behind which she found a rubber fishing bucket with 3 sucker mouth catfish inside, which were 3 to 4 inches long. Mary left the warehouse and the fishing bucket. Warehouse and the fishing bucket was gone. There was water spouts and with a little granite rubble left on the ground. The cleaner found some abandoned fish hooks near the fountain, as well as by multiple water sources, stream intrusives. Most of the fish hooks were hung below treetops. The patrol squad found a set of fishing gear near reception area 13. The gear set includes a carbon fishing rod with wooden core, a foldable rubber fishing bucket, a comfortable folding chair, and 3 buckled boxes of bait made with carbuncle's tooth pulp. It is now taken to the lost and found. Alright, seems like the nameless angler in the Foundation. We have collected some basic information after the first inquiry, but a lot still remains unknown. What does he want? Where does he come from? Is he a ghost? A spy sent by other political organizations? Or an arcane puppet made by someone who plans to wipe out all the sucker-mouth catfish because they have a problem with the appearance of the race? Everything remains unknown. Ha! Let's move on to the next inquiry. Let's see, a letter. Ha ha ha. Let us see, let us see. The committee member, Pedro, walks out of the changing room. He sees his delegate, Mark, sitting in front of a mirror and shaping his sideburns into sharp summits with pomade. A tie ablaze with bright colors is around his neck.
Isn't that scarf a bit too high profile?
Mark stops his beauty procedure and looks at Pedro in the mirror.
I think it fits me just well. Huh, you chose a gray shirt. Wise decision.
Looks like you're fully prepared.
Mark doesn't answer that question. Instead, he pulls out a volume of files and starts to draw and write on them.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the first debater of the day, Pedro Paul Gonzalez Reyes. Graduated from the Law School of the University of Sao Paulo, he is a member of the committee and, more importantly, the challenger of the debate.
Pedro lifts the curtain and steps onto the stage.
The other debater of the day is the delegate of the House of Integratus, Mark Paul. Over the past 10 years, he has served the Foundation by drafting countless acts and conventions. The topic of the debate today, storm reformation, manpower, and discipline, is exactly a work of his.
No one's seat has been left empty around the debate stage. Madam Z's eyes follow Mark as he walks into the lights on the stage with a big smile. The people on the stage are greeting each other. Madam Z takes off her glasses and wipes them again. The chamber is filled with noises. The confrontation.
All right, both sides are seated.
All right.
Before we start the debate officially, I suggest we give Mark, the draft writer, an opportunity to introduce the draft. Would you please, Mark?
With pleasure.
Have you ever played Genshin Impact before? No. Mostly just because I'm not really interested in Genshin.
In such a goal. In this ever-changing environment smitten by the storm, this draft will help the Foundation win the trust of a considerable number of arcanists who have different backgrounds and abilities in a more efficient and stable way.
That is exactly where I must raise an objection. The draft has a huge risk which Mark Hall has not realized at all.
No, sir. I totally understand what you're trying to say. You have put forward several questionable arguments to prove Verton's suspicion of disloyalty. In response to that, please allow me to invoke the following cases to prove Verton's competence for leading the unregistered arcanists. Please turn to page 373 of Verton's personnel file. As you can see, since Verton became the timekeeper, the number of unregistered arcanists she has rescued so far is 63.
It's gotten very boring, so it's my... Well, it's, what is it? It's like the downtime, like, currently. So it's not worth it. It's like, what is it, the downtime and stuff? Like, now that everything's, like, the hype's, like, gone down, it's kind of like, not sure if I want to. Then when the stuff comes back up again, ooh, more stuff!
But the feasibility of the draft. According to the existing regulations, the duties of educating and disciplining unregistered arcanists are taken by the School of Discipline. While you suggested in the draft that Timekeeper's personal teaching would replace the current collective training. Have you ever thought about the budget that we could possibly spend on it? The Foundation spends an alarming sum of money on education every year, and there is no way we pay extra for personal training.
Oh, what budget? I don't see why we're talking about budget all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
Did you really read the draft? I didn't mention a word about budget.
Of course you didn't, which exactly proves you have never realized the risk I just mentioned.
Oh, it seems the real topic of the debate has just surfaced.
Dang it.
I believe everyone in the hall is looking forward to where it goes. So, Mark, in terms of this point, we would like to know your real thoughts.
She gets up, walking towards the entrance. This is already a composition where the white would like to see.
The Blackstone is left there alone. The last move is also a defense in panic.
Ah, yes, it all comes to money. That debate is lost.
If I were the player...
She gazes into the air, lost in her thought. She doesn't feel the gaze cast upon her from another direction. Constantine is watching Madame Z from her corner. As Madame Z walks to the entrance, somebody stops her. A white item is handed to her. And then, she disappears as soon as she steps out of the hall. My thing with bringing budget into this, like you said, it all comes to money, that debate is lost. Yeah. It's like, at the same time, it does come down to money, but here's the thing, if it's for the greater good, you'll be able to recoup the costs. If it improves you. Like, what is it? If it improves in the long run, you go for it, even if the money seems painfully low at the time. If you truly believe what you believe, it'll always come back out, like, positive again in the very end. So yeah. Constantine averts her eyes and looks back at the two debaters in the stage. As soon as she is left the hall, Madame Z takes out that white note.
What is it?
Senato asked me to give it to you personally.
Secretary Sharon. It looks like a simple, usual letter.
Dear Madame Z, with this letter, I send you my best regards. I have been instructed to manage affairs on behalf of Timekeeper during her treatment. Please let me know if there are any missions to alleviate the situation. I will do my best to meet your expectations. Sincerely, Sonetto.
Good news.
The real protagonist was Sonetto all along. What's this? The cleric has come with a new idea. They set up many equipment around the plaza. Beat him up. Beat him up. Beat him up now!
Let the work begin.
An eye for an eye. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. A tooth for a tooth.
Cartier!
That's them?
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Forgive me, will you?
Go to hell! Interessante! Interessante!
Of course, health.
Tiffany!
Yes. Nice. Alright.
Fall in love with me.
Go to hell!
One.
The law is above
There you
all
go.
else. A tooth for a tooth.
That's them?
Cartier!
Come on, get rid of him.
Pain and know with regret.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
Fall in love with me.
Alright.
Easy, poor thing. I'll give you the time to pray.
Hold up. You.
I'll give you That's them?
Oh, nuts! Dang it! For me, Madam Z seems like a protagonist of this chapter. Pretty much, yeah. I'm like, this feels like a whole different, like, story compared to, like, the first, 2 sections. That was Verton's story. This is now Madam Z's, like, story.
That's them?
Oh. That's all I can do. Alright.
Police is numbered. I'll carve it on your
Yes!
The law is above all else.
Prego.
Tiffany's! Cartier! Tiffany's! Mwah. Bang!
Yee.
Viva il mio maestro!
Their plan won't work. The trees don't dream. Artificial somnambulium guidance. Welcome to the Dream Arcanist. Touch the tip of your nose with your little... This is a lot of text. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
Oh, you're also here?
Sonetto hears her. She stops the practice.
Yes. I am taking combat drills with the artificial somnambulism training system.
Lily casts a sideways look at the screen in front of Sonetto. There shows her overall time length of practice.
6 hours. I'm not the only one goofing around.
No, I'm not. I am not goofing around. I am waiting for orders.
Her face flushes scarlet. Lilia initiates the machine in front of her, unaware of her awkwardness.
Well, much luckier than me. I have so many things to believe. Bit Baklushe. Have you heard it?
One who
Literally
plays
me.
hooky.
I should have turned down the offer when they promoted me to the Foundation headquarters. They don't have any field missions for a flying witch.
Is it because of the provisions of talent protection?
Only God knows. House arrest may be a better name.
She throws a casual glance at the screen.
Look, since we're both bored to death, do you want to have a try at some difficult things?
What is it?
This.
She pouts her lips, hinting at something which she thinks should be obvious to both of them.
Have you tried artificial somnambulism joint training? Put on the helmet together and switch to multiplayer mode. 2 operators can take on a harder training mode. More insane enemies. Like playing in the arcade.
Sonetto stares blankly at Lilia as she operates the machines.
Okay. Shall I turn this red knob?
She's a bit worried, not sure what to do. She tries to initiate with Lilia. Just did. And she murmurs that I said everything wrong.
What is an arcade?
Oh, that's right. Sonetto doesn't know what that is. A floor starts to vibrate as the machine goes into function. The multiplayer mode has been initiated.
What did you say? I can't hear you with my helmet on. Ooh, nice controller. Хорошо. I'm entering the zone now. Been a long time. Why not have some fun?
She quickly taps on some buttons, and the warning indicator on Sonetto's equipment suddenly flashes a red light. Is that a good thing?
The light is flashing. What did you press? I pressed the hardest mode. You better get it together.
I have Lilia. I have Lilia too. She's not upgraded though. We tried her last stream and I almost failed. What is it? But there's no time to wait. 2 words in big red font appear on the screen in front of them. Drill starts.
Don't fail me, sub-student.
The helmet cuts off their vital fluids and diverts them to a pre-programmed battlefield. The operator's vision is about to change. Fight them.
Why haven't those warm-ups?
4 rounds? Okay.
That's them? Don't worry, you won't cry soon! Police is numbered. I'll carve it on your face. Interessante, interessante! That's them?
Cartier.
Huh, prego! Go to hell!
Fall in love with me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tiffany's!
Huh, prego!
No memory of the scene will be left.
I'll give you the time to pray.
Cartier.
As if
There you
possible.
go.
99.
Did you get Jessica the banner before? Jessica?
Ciao, amore!
Jessica?
Sorry, I did it on purpose.
Interessante,
She's out.
interessante. Easy, poor thing.
This trial is mine.
Jessica?
An eye for an eye. A tooth for
I'll
a
give you the
tooth.
time to pray.
Feel
As
it
if
pain and know
possible.
with regret. Noble or lowly. Sin
Ciao,
shall
amore.
be punished.
The deer girl. No, I did not. To be honest, I wasn't actually really interested in Jessica. I was more interested in Blondie. I didn't get her either though.
That's them?
An eye for an eye.
Police is numbered. I'll carve it on your
Pay
face.
for thy sins with thy blood.
Go to hell!
Alright, he's out. This is gonna take a bit. Please. Oh.
That's
a tooth for a tooth.
Prego.
There you go.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon.
Please don't kill him.
Is
All right.
all else.
I really wanted Blondie too. Pretty much. No!
I'll give you the time to pray.
Public composition.
Ciao, amore! Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
I don't think we're gonna live. I think.
That's them?
I don't think we're gonna live.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
If we somehow live. I highly doubt it though. Because the one healer in my party, you know.
One thing. Need a better angle.
I'll give you the time to pray. That's it. Ciao, amore!
I'm not sure.
Go to hell!
I'm not sure I live. Click. Please don't die. Please.
That's
Close
them?
enough. One thing. Need a better angle. A historic moment for commemoration.
Police's number. I'll carve it on your face.
Please. Fabia, click, live! They're weak. We're stronger than them. Please? Please! Like, by a lot. Please do not die! Please don't die! I'm begging you!
I'll carve it on your face.
No!
I'll give you the... That's them?
Need a better angle.
I was like, I'm gonna save that because if I save it, blah blah blah. Oh, nuts.
One thing. Need a better angle.
Hold on.
Public composition.
Hold on. Okay. So this, you go after that. Click, kill her.
Close one thing.
Yeah.
Need a better angle.
There you go.
Prego.
A historic moment for commemoration.
Well, thank you. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. No. Please don't kill me. I need to upgrade click so badly.
I'll carve it on your face.
I need to upgrade click now. Oh! Pavia, you are my only hope. Pavia, you're my only hope, please. Don't die, please. I'm begging you.
Go to hell.
Hello, blank. Yes! We lived somehow. Somehow we lived. Breathing out, I am exhausted. They take off their helmets, slumped onto the floor together. Hello, blank. Their gloves are soaked in sweat. They subside into momentary silence, looking at each other. They burst into laughter in high spirits.
I haven't had so much fun for centuries. we die?
None!
Sorry, I cannot do math now. My mind goes blank.
Who would expect the Sonetto would have a brain fade?
Lilia falls backwards, lying on her back, staring at the white ceiling with peaceful joy. Sonetto leans on the wall, exhausted. It was a fight of veer and vitality. All the noises that have been nagging them for days now seem to have disappeared. There is only the breaths, the wind, and the smell of the concrete floor.
Have you heard the result of the debate?
I heard that. The number of people opposing the draft significantly increased after the debate.
It's not going well. Soon will be the voting session. The opposition has taken the lead.
I hope Miss Druvis can hold out.
You visited them?
I submitted a request to enter that building. The system arranged guards to accompany me to ensure my safety. The moment they entered the building, they started sawing the trees, saying that they need to carve out the path. Since then, I have not been there.
4.5 weeks. After that, they can't hold on for any longer.
Really? In that case, the vote result has to come out before that.
Sonetto was deep in contemplation.
Hi, may the peace be with us.
Hello, may the peace be with us.
Do you mind giving us some privacy?
Of course, the hydrate. Hydrate. They walk to the break room in the hallway.
Here is Madam Z's message.
A.
Please visit her in the office on Friday.
Okay.
Redeem no cooldown, the best. You only get 5 limits.
With pleasure.
5. Hershey nods and places her head on the chest. Thank you for the follow, blank. Secretary Sharon leaves the room in a quick trot. 1. Hold on, I gotta pause this. Okay, I already did 4 for X. 1, 2, 3. There you go, blank. More like thanks for the water. When Sonetto returns to exercise equipment, she finds Lilia is about to leave the room.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
She picks up the gloves in the canteen but hesitates. She pauses for a brief moment, then quickly turns back to Sonetto.
Do you know how the penalties for destruction of public property of the Foundation and Brawl are determined?
Huh? Well, according to measures of the Foundation for Administrative Penalties, based on the severity of the circumstances, fines will be imposed and the offender's salaries shall be deducted accordingly in minor cases, while detention or expulsion shall be imposed in major cases. The penalty also depends on what is damaged. For example, production tools, household goods, buildings, equipment, and facilities, etc. These are the properties that involve less cost and limited influence if damaged. If the number of people involved in a brawl is equal to or less than 8, and there are no major casualties, the penalty will be minor.
Sonetto, do you know exactly what you're saying right now?
Ask what happened. Why are you asking this all of a sudden?
In short, if no one dies...
As I said, bored to death. So bored that I have been paying attention to the Foundation's regulations. Even the flying manuals failed to win this much of my attention.
She waves at her and leaves without looking back.
So long, Sonetto. Hopefully there's good news for us next time I see you.
This is gonna be interesting. What's Lilia cooking? What's Lilia cooking? All right.
We are falling behind even further. A vote or two won't help us turn this around.
I know. The move to deny was indeed useless.
The Arcanists that were on our side have defected. I misjudged the situation in the debate. I was going to seize the opportunity and the initiative.
She doesn't respond to him, only pacing back and forth in the room.
To seize the initiative may bring us the chance.
"38 lines go across the board in horizontal and vertical directions, crossing one direction to 361 intersections, as orderly as the stars."
That is to say, don't pull back, don't jump, even when they're attacking. But to focus on the bigger picture, to win strong positions.
She seems to have a sudden flash of insight and reaches out one of her hands without being aware of doing so.
Black Tsuke. Then the white Hane. And the black counter Hane here. The white stand. The black Osae. Through these moves, I see. The move to D11 can save us more than 10 Mokov stones. We can still win within 10 moves. Mark.
Oh, look at her little cat smile.
Are there any other things?
Oh, look at Madam Z.
We need an influencer, a leader who can win us more than 10 votes. Give me the file of the uncommitted leaders, including those who were neutral about this issue in the beginning.
Look at Madam Z. He seems perplexed, but still quickly retrieves the files and starts browsing them on the chair. The room is in complete silence except for the slight noise of flipping papers.
Boss.
No. Too young to be convincing.
Noni, head of the Natural Resource Committee?
There are only 3 of them in the group.
Senator Bernard, leader of the Mankind Caucus. Forget.
Bernard? Oh, yes. He can be your man. He is eloquent and leads a group of 11. All of the 11 are his loyal followers. Why is he uncommitted? I thought he would be the first to vote.
Perhaps they believe it's a sure bet.
Find out what he's been up to.
But, Madam Z, are you sure you want to cooperate with him? This doesn't make any sense. We don't even serve the same group.
Mark, we're all serving for the Foundation's future. I just want to know what he needs now.
The office in Chicago, US. He is trying to cover that region with his influence. Bernard believes the employees there are guilty of serious dereliction of duty. They discriminate against humans of different classes, and are suspected of committing electoral fraud, in collusion with the local capitals.
Oh, electoral fraud, I see! Relevant to today's media!
But they cannot go out due to the storm right now.
So stupid.
The case is pending investigation.
That was so stupid.
Chicago office. I've read the reports on there. I see. Great. Exactly what we can help with.
I'm so sorry.
Through what?
Here's a letter. I have a meeting with her on Friday. This may lead us to a win-win situation.
Let's see. On the one hand, I can like see why some people probably would check out during these chapters, but on the other hand, it's like really interesting because you gotta get through the exposition in order to get to the cool stuff. You gotta. That's why there's battles in between. Don't waste such a chance. Hardest mode is added. Hardest mode it is. Oh no! We're out. Before we do that, why don't we claim our tasks? And claim all of these. Nice. All right, let's upgrade our crew real quick.
Always lonely
Resonance?
to stay somewhere quiet for a long time.
I don't know. I don't know how to use resonance. Insight? Can we upgrade her? No, we cannot. What's this in? The pawn shop. These crystals are not in the pawn shop. Don't give me something that's not even in the pawn shop, bro. Of course. Let's do something.
Let the work begin.
An eye for an eye.
Alright, move you over here.
That's
Pavia.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon. Police's number. I'll carve it on your face.
Tiffany! Cartier!
There you go.
Fall in love with me.
Prego.
Bang.
Easy, poor thing.
An eye for an eye.
Tiffany's!
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Let's see.
Interessante!
Hostile. A tooth for an eye for an eye.
There you go.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
There you go.
Cartier!
That's the...
There you go.
Prego. Don't worry, you won't cry soon.
Get him.
There
you go.
There
There you go.
Ciao,
Oh.
amore.
Knew that.
The law is above all else. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Dang it. I should have used it.
A tooth
There you
for
go.
to pay for thy sins with thy blood.
I use too many films,
Current rounds. Overwrite memory.
but it is worthwhile.
Yes. All right. Ah, crap. I need the crystals from here. Possible. Common. Possible! Come on. Alright. I think that should be enough.
Warm-ups walked away.
Don't you love it when it says it's possible, not guaranteed? All I just want to do is upgrade Miss Sweetheart. Couldn't have been like some common thing. But hey, it wouldn't be reverse. It wouldn't be a gotcha game. I'm plausible. No, you're not.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Sin shall be punished.
Prego. Don't worry, you won't cry soon.
It comes with the territory of gotcha. Anybody want to talk about something while we're trying?
Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
There you go.
Viva il mio maestro!
Did we get any? Okay, we upgraded. Nice. Yes! Alright, we just need one more. One more.
Let the work begin. Don't worry, you won't cry soon. Prego. Interessante, interessante.
Not gonna lie though. I don't like the high-pitched voice of Pavia out of all of them. It annoys me.
Feel it pain and know its regret.
Easy, Porto. Interessante, interessante.
Thou shalt make an atonement. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Is above all else.
Easy, Porto.
Fall in love with me.
Police's number. Don't worry, you won't cry soon. Ciao, amore.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
There you go. We got it. We got it. All right, back to the source.
It is worthwhile.
And then we still have to grab some of these. I think this one's funny because I remember grabbing a bunch of them, but not knowing that it was a different type of scroll that you had to grab because I was smart yet. Nuts. I don't think I can.
Wow. Public composition.
This one? I haven't upgraded a lot of these in a long time.
Easy job.
My camera.
Hey, you will be sorry.
One thing.
Huh. Wow.
There you go.
Please live up to my expectations. Whoops. An accident.
Hey, did you guys know that it's like hinted that X is probably was probably a serial killer before he got picked up by the Foundation?
Wow.
It's just a small thing I wanted to bring up because that's something I learned while I was researching the game a couple of months back. I thought that was kind of funny.
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Need a better angle.
I mean, yeah, of course. Y'all, shame X in chat. He's being cringe.
Public composition.
Anything.
Actual cringe behavior in my chat.
One thing. Need a better angle. Good.
Huh.
A historic moment for commemoration.
Hey.
Public composition. One thing.
Just a reminder. Watch your steps. Mind the machines on the ground.
Oh, I don't have a healer on this team. I forgot about that.
Bang.
Good. Closing.
Alright. Sure. Anything.
A historic moment for commemoration.
Ha! See who saw this.
Huh.
Is it?
Wow. Huh. Hey. Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
And he's out.
Hey, you crazy world.
Just a reminder.
Let's
Watch your
get straight
steps.
to the point.
Mind the machines on the ground.
Alright, there we go.
Bang.
Wow! Live report.
What do you mean she died Finally!
This is my moment.
Hey!
You're on the battlefield for like less than 2 turns!
You're right.
Hey, you will be sorry.
Ah, nuts.
See who saw this.
Come on, come on! Please? She wins!
Perfect. They've noticed me, and they didn't stare for awkwardly long. I enjoyed this.
Ah, nuts. Of course. We have to fight for 8 scrolls, so... Let's see. We got the Roots Wilds. The Team 1. Just Beast 1. Let's see, maybe...
This trial is mine.
Let's see.
Judge.
Let's see.
An eye for an eye. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Forgive me, will you?
Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
This is going way better.
Uh-oh.
Like I said, I just wanted to upgrade Madam Sweetheart. That's all I wanted to do.
A tooth for a tooth.
Police's number. I'll carve it on your face.
Feel it pain and know with regret.
Easy, poor thing.
Tiffany Cartier! Bang!
There you go.
An eye for an eye.
Tiffany! No memory of the scene will be left.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Fall in love with me. Nighty-night. I wish you sweet dreams.
There you go.
Off thou go. I'll give you the time to pray. That's done.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins.
Good. We knocked out her attacks. Let's overwrite that. That sounds about right.
But it is worthwhile.
Okay. Can we... Let's do that one. And we should be able to get more from that.
Feel it pain and know with regret. Fall in love with me. Feel it pain and know with regret. Uh-oh. Bang. I wish you sweet.
What is it? I was literally forming things in my head, words in my head about the game, and then it disappeared. Hi. Hello, Soul Slayer!
If only I could be as forgetful as them.
Yes! When you do fast forward, it like gives you double than what you would normally get. Please increase her insight. Upgrade her to level 3. 5-star beast mode. Ooh!
Sit here. They look down at everyone. The world is in my hands.
Cute. Absolutely cute. Cap her to level 50. Let's see. Dang it! Ran out of dust. Ran out of dust fast. How's the war? Pretty good. So far, we're not sure if it's in or not in our favor. But we got some droplets out of it, so that's good. All right, there we go. And this. Claim. Nice. And nice. You know, if I really wanted to, I could probably like pay for the collector's edition. But then apparently I found out this resets Because I used to be at like around level 40. You have to pay, and I'm not doing that. I'm frugal. Unfortunately, your girl's frugal. Kendra's on my side. Let's go! Who said I was on your side? Let's see. Hold on. I just woke up. What happened? Huh?
That was a good sleep, dude. You drooled everywhere. Almost glued my eyelids. You didn't expect there to be so many complicated, confusing factions in the Foundation. Can't they just make this institution simpler so that people can tell one group from another easily? Like telling the difference between cake layers? The Foundation is a mess. Listen up. It drifts along the chaotic swirl between order and disorder, enticing countless idealists and realists to come over. The storm exacerbates the chaos. Those arcanists who were snorkeling are now surfacing. You see, Miss Z is a
you said you were on my side. I'm on nobody's side. I'm on my own side.
With the human elites. The undercurrents, however, are still lurking. Natural Resource Committee, Mankind Caucus, Culture and Education Department. Their members are hard to differentiate given the intricate backgrounds. They bustled for benefits and mired in countless trivial matters. You see, you need to divide them into groups, and divide until you break a huge entity into small groups, as small as possible. That's when they are able to clean the vomit on the living room floor effectively and emotionlessly.
I like this guy. I need to find this guy and follow him on... I need to follow him? Where is it? There was another... Playing a hard mode with one of these. Where is it? Trial 1, hardest mode. Oh, duh. Right here. Alright, we upgraded Sweetheart, and that's good with me.
Why haven't those warm-ups walked away?
Let's see.
That's them?
A tooth for a tooth.
Police's number. I'll carve it on your face. Interessante! Interessante!
The game nearly crashed. That's amazing. Let's see.
Forgive me, will you?
Prego!
Phew, that was way too close.
Interessante! Interessante!
Okay. That was way too close. That was a big risk right there. Is Namiroslav Ginix on the YouTube side? Who knows? Who knows really? Please, no more, no. Okay, phew. Not.
That's them? Slaughter party. Police's number. I'll carve it on your face. Go to hell.
No! No! DK live, DK live, DK live, DK live, DK live, DK live, DK live! Please live, girl! Crap.
Need a better angle.
I should get rid of him. I need to get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Attack.
close enough. Historic
Kendra is struggling.
commemoration.
Yes, I am. Yes, I very much am. No. No! Come on! Ugh.
Let the work begin.
Do I go and upgrade Click too? Hold on real quick. Let's exit. So we somewhat lived. What is it? Let's upgrade Click real quick. Huh?
If possible.
Resonance.
A knock on the door will be appreciated.
Nuts. I ain't doing all that. We'll upgrade off screen. I should probably actually commit to that though. Click's already upgraded and I gotta upgrade his page and stuff. So I'll do that off screen. Is there anybody else I can upgrade? Pavia?
Come in. It's fine.
Pavia doesn't have enough either. I need to actually like grind more stuff off screen.
Always lonely to stay somewhere quiet for a long
Just
time.
where? No. Let's see.
It's always lonely to stay somewhere quiet for a long time.
Level this up. We're gonna find more at the pawn shop. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's good. Let's upgrade you, even if by a little. Or we can upgrade Pavia.
It's fine. Just be careful not to be eaten by them.
At least. Maybe this. No. We're going to beat you. And then we'll go to the other room. Who is over on Twitch right now? X. Some silent people. Mostly just because we just kind of chilling. We just kind of chilling. It's been a pretty chill stream.
That's them?
Kind of just relaxing.
Prego. Don't worry, you won't cry soon. Interessante, interessante.
A tooth for a tooth.
Cartier! Fall in love with me. Uh-oh.
I don't talk on 1999 because I'm not a fan of it personally. That makes sense.
An eye for an eye.
Tiffany!
A tooth for a tooth.
Forgive me, will you?
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
But I must make Ken drink.
An eye for an eye. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sin in full.
Police is numbered. I'll carve it on your face.
What is it? I mostly, what is it? I play the game mostly just because, like, I enjoy it. I try and play all games that I want to play. Are you a cat now or a snake? Everything.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Your mod status will be revoked. I'm a committed chatter. What is it? Yeah, I just play, what is it? I mostly just play games that I just like to play. And because I just have an interest in it.
Forgive me, will you? Nighty-night.
And I don't know. I just want to play as many games as possible and just experience different types of genres that I wouldn't probably play otherwise.
But it is.
Yes. This victory you deserve. I did deserve this victory. Now, let's go from the ashes. Mostly politics. Politics in this round and game.
Best wishes for the upcoming victory.
Don't ever.
It will be the final vote soon. It's a stunning victory for us. Cheers!
People who cheer before the outcome are stupid.
Cheers! May the peace be with us.
The group is fully immersed in the joy brought by the collective glory.
You're in a good mood.
Follower I.
Z,
Yo, what's with the
You must be
hospitality,
in the
bro?
wrong room. You can't find those friends who tell Balderdash here.
Bernard stops them from a wag of a hand. He pushes his way through the crowd and comes to her.
What brings you here, our honorable committee member?
When you get your Switch fixed, you should play Super Mario Odyssey. You know, I've never played Odyssey. So maybe. Who knows?
Let me check my watch again. It's 3 in the afternoon. I don't think I've drunk that much. Could you repeat that again? You want me to canvas for you?
To be more precise, to form a partnership.
My, what a creative idea. What can you offer? Not supporting such a stupid draft next time? Or recruiting new arcanists for our caucus?
What about a witness for the case of Chicago office?
Almost got where all the moons. They just named Z. That's what I plan on naming my kids if I had one.
Or talk to me with a better attitude.
I'm sorry.
Bro almost lost his opportunity.
Different, and that led to prejudice. But being mysterious won't show us sincerity for each other, right?
A staff of mine is willing to testify as a witness. Her report can prove your point.
World record. I almost got world record on all moons. Ah.
It depends on special.
But will you beat Alpha Rat? Will you beat the no jump record?
Evidence is strong enough to prove that
You gotta get -1.
Others out of your personal interest.
He can't help breaking into laughter.
Looks like you've got your own little bird. The management there sucks. They don't serve humans or arcanists. They're just puppets manipulated by money. I want to bring
Basically, I
order
speedrun the
back to
game.
that place.
Nice. Look, I admired speedrunning. I'm not really good at speedrunning myself. I think the closest I've ever gotten to speedrunning was, I guess, technically Super Mario. Was it Super Mario? Super Mario Bros. Wii. But that was like a long time ago when we like found all the secret exits and stuff.
My men found their charred pieces in the garbage room. Someone threw them into the shredding incinerator. It was like I could do nothing but surrender.
What? I missed something. I missed something.
You have a wolf by your ears.
What is it?
I
Bernard,
understand.
looks like you've got your own little bird. The management there sucks, blah, 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 blah. I've collected a few pieces of evidence against them, yet the most ridiculous thing happened. In the second week after I submitted the investigation application to the Supreme Court, the evidence was gone. My men found their charred pieces in the garbage room. Someone threw them into the shredding incinerator. It was like I couldn't do nothing to surrender. So someone's just manipulating it. Speedrun cave story. Don't think I haven't thought about that before. Bernard takes a deep breath before he starts to talk again.
But you're asking for too much. 11 votes. We're on the opposite side. I can never persuade all of them to vote for you. Besides, the court session of the Chicago case starts later than the final vote. Don't tell me you want the service before you pay for it.
He's smart.
Don't worry. You can vote after testifying.
How are you gonna do that?
I will do what I can, in my power. The vote won't start so soon.
He raises one eyebrow. Oh, we go.
I can try for 9 votes. Or 10. for the appreciation of your political resourcefulness.
Madam Z holds the handwriting in front of her. Waiting in front of her.
Making a better Chicago office, Bernard.
Contact point. This is getting interesting. Unlike the other days, Constantine isn't by her desk today. Oops. The light in the room stays off. She has her back to the door. Facing the window, daylight slowly permeates into the dark room through the rigid marble windows.
Come in.
I wish YouTube had Twitch emotes. Oh, absolutely.
The situation so far. Some neutral parties have tilted in favor of the draft.
How many?
Enough.
Not a lot of them, but enough to make the votes even. They have always pursued revolution in the Foundation. Looks like Mark has finally persuaded them. I heard Miss Z has been working hard on canvassing too. But the number of the conservatives remains the same. We don't have to worry about that. I believe we will still prevail in the final vote days later.
What about the other groups?
Still functioning as usual. Nothing special. By the way, Bernard and his men paid a visit to SPDM. I didn't get to talk to them.
She turns back to face the window.
Thank you for the report. She's never been so persistent.
I can't tell if Constantine is good and bad. Good or bad.
Different this time, Pedro.
To be honest, Constantine kind of sits in the middle. She has sound logic. And here's the thing. She has sound logic, but the problem is that her sound logic is very tunnel visioned. In the fact that, say what the last thing with Verton and what happened with those groups of kids. Did showing Verton all the reversed kids to show what her freedom would bring her really lead to a good outcome? Was it really the best outcome? Because there's always a better outcome out there. All they wanted was for the, what is it? How should I put this? If they had simply told Verton and everyone the truth instead of flogging the kids, that would have been the better outcome. Neither, she just does things that are convenient for her. Exactly. She's like taking she thinks the obvious route is the convenient route. Is what I'm trying to get at. Showing Verton the reverse kids to show her what quote unquote freedom really is was convenient because it was able to put Verton in her place. There's just one problem with that. We're now dealing with stuff that wouldn't be happening 4 years later had Constantine thought of something else and followed through with what Madam Z probably was thinking. That's why Madam Z is now pushing harder than she was before. Sometimes the easy way is not the obvious way.
I didn't realize you had time to invite me to play table tennis. Or are you actually here to lobby, Madam Z?
I'll say both, Cats. Back then when I was a student, I'd often invite my classmates to play ping pong after we left the lab tour.
She killed kids for nothing. Exactly, because Verton's still rebelling.
After getting soaked in sweat, it's a piece of memory I can't forget.
Just because it's the obvious route does not mean it's the just because it's easy doesn't mean it's obvious, because you also have to factor in because Verton is smarter than that, because now Verton is now trying to seek out and create her own group, as we saw when she tried to capture Regulus and stuff like that. Now Regulus is on her side. Now Madame Druvis is on her side and stuff like that. That's basically what I mean. Had they put decisions in place that would have made Verton accept them immediately, Madam Z, Verton, Regulus, Druvis, Sotheby, everyone would have, you know, they obviously all would have defected and joined up with the Foundation already. But because they trust Verton more than the Foundation, duh.
You remind me of the old days in the table tennis varsity. You're the only one I can practice with here. Serve it, Madam Z. Let's compete.
All right. I think this will be the last chapter part we do today, and then we'll resume again next time. Friendship prevails. All our teammates are not in an ideal condition and thus unable to fight properly. Please watch out for our guardian elves. Huh?
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Thanks.
Hell.
A tooth for a tooth. An eye for an eye.
Cartier.
The law is above all
Fall
else.
in love with me.
Easy, poor thing.
Tiffany's. Cartier. Sorry, I did it on
Police's
purpose.
number. I'll carve it on your face.
Aha.
Help. Come on, help.
A tooth for a tooth.
No memory of the
An
scene
eye
will be
for an
left.
eye.
99. I wish you sweet dreams.
Come on, keep their health up.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Alright, shut out that attacks. It's good. Come on.
Off thou.
That's them?
On. Please, please, please.
Thou shalt make an atonement.
I also did the Hydra earlier music voice. Sorry I didn't say anything.
I'll carve it on your face. Go to hell.
Come on. Come on.
Easy, poor thing.
It's more so keep their health up.
That's them? Ciao, amore!
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
Resistance is futile.
No! Crap. We were close. We were close. Let me see. What can we do with the group? What would be good is if we had a second healer. Eagle is not a bad choice, but the problem with Eagle is we've never upgraded her. Well, not upgraded her far enough. I guess we can swap out... Not DK. We'll swap her out with Eagle.
You're here.
Insight. Let's see. Let's see. Crap. Hold on. Fight. Let's see what happens. Nice. Deep upper should be good too. That's yeah. I just want to be on top mostly, like, with health. Let's see.
That's them?
You counter the health, and then it counters with... And then... There you go.
A tooth for a tooth.
There you go.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
If only I could be as forgetful as them.
Alright, there we go. Overwritten that memory and...
This trial is mine to play.
Get rid of him.
Fall in love with me. Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Using troops.
Just have extra.
Sorry, I did it on purpose. Feeleth pain and knoweth regret. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Viva il mio maestro!
That takes that, and we need to head back to the source. Head back to the crew. I'm not even sure if Eagle will even survive, but I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna try and upgrade her.
Is this a reward for me?
I need to build up dust. Tasks. Claim. Oh, I didn't know there was a thing for Eagle. Alright, there's that. Head back into here. Checkpoint. Let's replace. One of you needs to go, and it needs to be you. Sorry.
Be prepared.
Hopefully.
I will assist you to keep the battle under control.
All right. Taunt.
Forward.
That's them?
A tooth for a tooth.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret. An eye for an eye.
Target locked.
Prego!
The law is above all else.
That's them?
A tooth for a tooth.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon! Don't worry, you won't cry soon!
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Interessante! Interessante!
Join the battlefield, like what I've always been
An
doing.
eye for an eye.
That's them? Police is numbered. I'll carve it on your... Prego!
Off thou go.
Public composition.
I'll give you the time to pray.
Thou shalt
As
make
if
an atonement for thy sins in full.
Ciao, amore!
Come on. All right. Let's look up someone who is good at debuffs. debuffs. I don't have a debuff character. We hydrate some more. We will get RNG because that was utter garbage. I calculated that. I freaking calculated that.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Target locked.
That's them? Don't worry, you won't cry soon! Go to hell! Resistance is futile.
A tooth, an eye for an eye. The law is above all else. A tooth
That's
for
them?
a tooth, an eye for an eye.
Go to hell!
This is Eagle. Target found.
Did that thing just heal? Did that thing just freaking heal?
Lost. Take the offensive.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Prego!
Joining the battlefield, like what I've always been
That's
doing.
them? That's them?
An eye for an eye.
Prego!
Not this round either.
Go to hell!
Yep.
for thy sins with
Really?
thy
What about a shield or a buff that saves you too? Let me see. The only other, I guess, taunt I have is like, what? What is it? Let's go in and I'll show you. What is it? Verified lineup. Use. Statistics. But I haven't upgraded Sonetto at all. Let's see. Best roundup. But I have none of these. I have you guys. Level 20 you, but I don't have enough to make you level 20, bro. The only one I have that probably could shield is Poltergeist. So maybe.
This trial is mine to judge.
Ranger Brazils, our teammates are not in ideal condition and thus unable to fight properly. Please watch out for our guardian elves. What is it? What is it?
That's
an eye for an
eye. Prego! Go to hell!
You're right.
A tooth for a tooth.
Whoa.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Don't heal. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Back this up. Exit out. I don't think she can do it because it's only a special. Okay. So like, let's go over the team real quick. Okay. going over Poltergeist. The only other one I can think of that may be able to fall into that category is Nick Bottom. Even in his is still it's a target buff. But I'd have to, number one, he would die immediately because I have not been a fan of Nick Bottom at all. And I was like, I don't like him because his design is like, ugh. I don't even have enough to upgrade him.
At your service.
I guess not. I don't have insights. Let's beat up somebody and upgrade him. Let's see. Put you back on team. Let's get you back on the team.
Am I not late?
No. Far from it. Alright, confirm. And... no. Let's see. Nope! Crap. Okay, go back in. Start him and beat him up.
An eye for an eye.
That's them?
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Police's number. I'll carve it on your face. Go to hell!
Dang.
Tiffany!
A tooth for a tooth.
Cartier!
There you go.
Feel it paid and know with regret.
Sorry, I did it on purpose. If only I could be as forgetful as them.
And have that. And we only need one. Miss Moisin gives shield and the balloon party gives a counter shield and also a great healer. Huh. I do have balloon party and I do have 50 Miss Moisans. But I have also not upgraded them. I need to upgrade a lot of these characters off screen.
But it is worthwhile.
What is it? Let's go to the crew. I haven't touched Miss Moisan ever since I first got her. Let's see. Let's get her portrait. All right. Great. Gives shield. I have not, like I said, I have not touched this character in such a long time. Maybe I can upgrade her. Maybe I can upgrade her. Hopefully, hopefully. Hopefully. Team 1.
Let the work begin.
Tiffany!
A tooth for a tooth.
Forgive me, will you?
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Prego! That's
an eye for an eye.
Dang it! I must still use the wrong attack.
Noble or lowly.
Yeah, we totally need that health, guys. She's holding Animal Crossing stones, guys.
I'm Tiffany! Aha. Sorry, I did it on purpose.
I use too many films.
There you go.
But it is worthwhile.
I haven't struggled this much since... what?
An eye for an eye.
Was I haven't struggled this much since that last
Police's number. I'll carve it on your face.
the last event
Easy.
with that stupid robot.
Cartier! Mwah.
That's them?
Tiffany!
You have not struggled this much since the last stream. Really? Really?
I did it on purpose.
Viva il mio maestro!
Alright. Are you kidding me? Let's take that out.
Warm-ups walked away. Hey, but I did with my plan.
Police is numbered. I'll carve it on your face.
Fall in love with me.
Go to hell. Using troops.
Alright, go back and let's upgrade Miss Moisen. Deeper insight.
More books read, more strength gained.
Alright. Flame Zizal. Nice. We have dust. And you. Might as well. We're getting decimals. Ayo, ayo! Not summon. We'll summon probably someone after. Alright. Let's go in and let's try. I hydrated twice. Let's replace Miss Sweetheart with Miss Moisan.
This trial is mine to judge.
Alright.
Please pay attention in class.
No.
Please concentrate. Please pay attention in class. Please take notes.
Okay. Alright. Yay. Thank you, Nightmare Solved!
Please pay attention in class.
That's them.
Fine.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon.
Turn your knowledge into actions.
Go to hell.
The law is above all else.
Like harvesting on the wheat field.
Man, maybe I should have froze him instead. Dang it.
Interessante, interessante.
Please pay attention in
An
class.
eye for an eye.
Please concentrate.
The law is above all else.
Please pay attention. Please concentrate.
That's them.
Please take note.
Prego. Interessante, 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 interessante.
A tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye.
Don't worry, you won't cry soon.
I think we're going. Maybe. Elf?
Off thou go.
Come on.
That's it.
Elf? That did good. That did good.
Ciao, amore.
That did good. Please. Please. Don't.
Resistance is futile. That's them.
An eye for an eye.
Please, RNG be in my favor. RNG be in my favor and kill him immediately. Please. I'm begging you. Yes! Everyone give it up for Nightmare Soft Genix. They're your lifesaver. We got some bowls. I meant to say What did I even say? Bowls? I meant to say bones. She nimbly picks up the white ball and bows.
Again. Ready to go.
This was over a game of ping pong, by the way. I thought we were playing badminton. Mamsie strikes, the little ball flies over the net in an extremely low parabola and goes into an unguarded corner of the table. Kat turns her body on this and striking the ball that confidently.
We're planning to revise some articles in the draft.
Which articles?
The articles about strengthening the control of registered arcanists. You're right. We do need to improve the credibility of the foundation.
Oof, that was close. You're right.
Tell me more.
The Timekeeper's power to discipline should be transferred back to the School of Discipline and the Foundation. The Foundation will conduct a unified risk assessment on arcanists to ensure this team is always under control.
But in fact, it still belongs to the Timekeeper, right?
That is our minimum requirement, and you will not change.
Y'all, we got that live 2D. 3D live 2D.
It's a reasonable amendment to the draft. Transferring the power of education and discipline to the Foundation will help lower the budget and reduce the pressure on Verton.
And you would even lobby an opponent, me, for this amendment.
A reasonable appeal shouldn't be rejected just because it is raised by a different faction. The Foundation needs solidarity, not contradiction. If the draft is meant to pass, I will do whatever I can to make it meet most expectations.
Y'all, how fast are these two going?
Friendship first, competition second. Legislation shall serve the people.
You have my vote, Madam Z.
Nice.
A vote is not the only thing I need, Cats.
All right, and that is where we'll end it off for today. I'll grind off a lot of these characters on the side so that when I need them, we actually can use them. But for now, let us head out for the day and let us collect our tasks and summon some more. Bye. We're not leaving just yet. We're gonna summon people. We got purple. We got purple. Who's in the midst of purple? Of course, it's Mesmer Jr.
It's my pleasure to meet you.
We're going to the event once. We got purple. One more time. You see? Star. We got, of course, it's Oliver Fogg again. There you go. It like glitched on me. Let's see. Oh, well, Poltergeist. Okay, one more time. Level of the balloon party. We might need that second healer. You know what? You're right. Oh, gold. That's why we go back and forth on the banners, guys. We go back and forth on the banners for a reason. Click. Oh, nice. I was wondering when we could get one of these. Repeat bonus click album. Nice. And just because. Just one more time. Oh, what was that? It like glitched. Like, for real. Rabies once more. I know I'm pushing my luck here. Alright, just regular spin now. Sputnik!
Hi, I'm Sputnik 1's.
Sputnik. Alright, you know what? We gonna go back to Click. We gonna go to Click. We gonna upgrade his portrait. It's not every day we get a click out. We get a click one. It's not every day we get click. Items. Oh. Since we read his last time on here. A worn. Oh. Nice. A worn and damaged camera. Generally speaking, every photographer is supposed to take good care of their camera, but this photographer should be pardoned for failing to keep his camera in good condition, given the nature of his job. Speaking to the choir, bro.
Welcome to my place.
Yay! Alright, there's that. Eventually we might do resonance, we might never do resonance. Definitely leveling a balloon party off screen. What is it? For some of these consumables, we're just gonna have to consume a lot of them. A couple of these will only last 5 days. You know what? Because I've never actually not activated these before. And there you go. We've used our candies. Alright, and... How do I exit out? I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. I'm trying to exit out of this. Alright, guys. And with that, this is the end of our Reverse 1999 stream. Let us see who we shall raid today. Pal World, Bioshock, Retro, Lost Ark, and Phoenix Wright. Let's visit Lost Ark by a Korean streamer. She seems to be having a lot of fun. And with that, I shall say, I bid thee all farewell. Kendrillion out. Thank you all for coming.